Hello everyone, and welcome to The Company Jig. Recently, Zeekers has released a beta for the new version 80 update. We made a video covering everything new in the update, and if you haven't seen that video, I would recommend you check it out. Earlier today, Zeekers released a patch for the beta, which changed some things and fixed some bugs. So today, we're going to be quickly going over everything he changed in this patch. So without wasting any time, let's just get right into it. The first change he made is only going to be around for a little bit because it's an April Fool's change. When you load into a round, you might realize that everything is flipped horizontally. Literally, the entire game is just flipped. You can very easily turn this off in settings down at the very bottom right corner. And it's just a really funny gag. Additionally, players' voices will pitch up and down throughout the game. I really hope this is changed tomorrow because it's pretty annoying. The next change is another change to the prices. Flashlights are now back to being 15, and Pro flashlights are only 28 instead of 32. The interior is now slightly less dark than before. It's not exactly to how it was originally, but it is a lot better. You now cannot become infected from cadavers unless you personally stand in them for a few seconds. And the longer that you stand in the cadavers when you're infected, the faster that it grows on you. A change was made to Solo where the HUD status indicates the quality of your air filter, and it takes longer to exhaust the air filter. Something I did not mention in the previous video is that if someone is infected, you are able to spray weed killer on the infected areas, and eventually the infection will be removed. This does damage to the infected player and does not work on Solo. Infected players can now no longer become cadaver blooms when the ship is leaving the moon. If the infected player is the last one alive, the game will give you an extra long warning when you are about to bloom, similar to Solo. You now properly drown when you go deep enough underwater on March. Teleporting players with the teleporter now properly drops their items where they were. Before this patch, they would teleport inside the ship with the player, which is just a little bit too OP. An issue was fixed where players were able to use the terminal to reroute the ship while it was landing, causing many problems. The jetpack now visually drops correctly. And the final change of this patch is that he changed where some of the Sigurd logs are located. For example, the brand new log, Work, has been moved to Artifice. To get to it, you have to leave the ship and go toward the barns, and then on the left, between these two barns right here with a catwalk in the middle, you want to go through them and then take a right, and you should see this log right next to the door. This is the brand new log that was added in this update. If you want me to make a video covering the new locations for the Sigurd logs, I'll be glad to. Just let me know in the comments. That was all the changes in this patch for the version 80 beta. Version 80 will leave beta pretty soon, and any additional changes I will cover in a different video. Again, if you haven't seen our video covering all the brand new additions in the update as a whole, I recommend that you watch it. If you're new to our channel, we are a fully dedicated Lethal Company channel, and we do pretty much everything, including song parodies. So if you like Lethal Company, make sure to subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.